Well, hello. It's time for another video. I've stopped doing the live videos for a while because it didn't seem like anybody came on for the lives. Uh, I hope to do some in the future. If you're interested in a live video from time to time, let me know, and let me know what kind of a video that you're interested in from me. But in the meantime, I've come to you with a thought today about busy, 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 because I know that a lot of you out there can relate when I talk about busy. Uh, it doesn't take much to keep us busy. A lot of times, most people are working because now I'm retired, but even when I worked, I was busy all the time. And I had a busy schedule. Why? Well, because for one thing, I'm the type of person that once I get up and I get going in the morning, I have momentum and I have to keep driving ahead. I can't hardly stop for anything. And that is a downfall sometimes. However, I'm also the type of person who will discipline herself if she feels like she's getting too much on board. And a lot of times people would try to put a lot more on me than I wanted or required of them. And so I'd have to draw a line. So I guess I'm here to share that with you today. Sometimes you just got to draw a line and say, no, it has to be about me. The other day, my husband and I went out to the multi-generational center that's here in our area. I wanted to pick up a calendar because at the first of the year, my intentions were to start exercising, go in there, and I wanted to do chair yoga and also Zumba, which I really, really love. But then I had some health issues where I was not able to go and participate in that. And after that, uh, after the health issues were over by the end of March, I still had not gone to the center and started to exercise. And I really want to get into it, not because I need the exercise, but just because I want something different to do. And I told my husband, sometimes I've got to just do things for me. I do it for everybody else all the time, and don't get me wrong, I like doing for others. And I like visiting others and encouraging others and helping others out. But sometimes I just need to help me out. And so I told my husband, I've got this calendar and I'm going to look at it. And if it falls at a bad time, like if it happens to be at a meal time, and I want to go exercise because I feel like that's more important, then the meal is either going to have to be eaten before or after because I need to take this time for me. And he was much on board with that, and I'm glad he was. I didn't expect to really get much flack from him, but I just felt like I needed to explain to him this is what's going on. And a lot of times what we do is we get so busy in life that uh, we don't even take time to schedule family time or special dinners or what have you. And I love to have company in and make a meal, and I love it when I get to get my daughter and her husband to come over and we have dinner here. I enjoy that. I plan. I'm a planner. I'll figure in my mind, this is what I want, this is the colors I want, and this is the flavors I want, and I'll work toward that goal and then prepare my meal and have it ready for when they come in the door. That's another thing I like is I like if I say 4:30, 5 o'clock, 6:30, 6 o'clock, whatever, then that's what time I'm going to serve it. And so don't come at 6:15 or 4:15 when I've told you 4 or 6 o'clock, because I'm going to be ready to set the meal on the table. I time everything so it's all perfectly done on time, and then I put it on the table and I eat it. Another thing is I don't like to eat my food cold. I don't like to eat my food reheated. There's very little food that I eat that's reheated. And even now, my husband got me in the habit, we don't have spaghetti anymore because I'm carnivore, but when we used to eat spaghetti, I'd make a big batch of spaghetti, and instead of heating it and eating it after a meal, we would just have it cold because we both liked it cold, kind of like pizza. It tasted like a pizza. The more it sat around and the flavors all jived together, the better it tastes. And so we'd rather just have it cold, a little snack of it here and there. And so anyway, so that's why I thought I'd come on and share today. Actually, I asked my husband, I said, I'm running out of ideas. Can you give me a suggestion for something to do? And he gave me this suggestion, and I'm grateful for that. And I also let him know that he didn't have to, and he knows that. but I wanted to let him to know that sometimes I just need his input on things. And so also, I did a video last week and I said that we're both still using our castor oil, and I'm going to be doing some more videos about those down the road a bit. My husband is back to putting his castor oil on his nails, toenails every night. He got stopped there for a while, but he's back to doing it. And so as soon as he starts seeing some evidential results from that, then we'll let you know what's happening. And as far as I go, I'm still pretty interested in the fact that, like I said before, keto for one thing, I know the fat's coming off and the body's toning up, and so I know that eventually a lot of this sagging bagging will go, but I also know that I'm using the castor oil especially on my face. The puffy eyes, I think, from what I've been reading, that could be also my thyroid, and I am going to be talking to my doctor next week about that. I have quite a few things I want to talk to her about, and some things that I want to explain that I've been learning and picking up from others. And so she's going to talk to me then, and I want to talk to her about that, and I get my selenium level checked and all that good stuff, because I want to know where I stand with this thyroid. I really think that that is my problem in my high cholesterol, because like I told her, for the last 12 years or so, all it's done is gone up and up and up, and it didn't matter what diet I was using, it just kept going up and up and up. So that tells me it's something, you know, it's like this. I told my husband, if there's something wrong with your car and you take it into the garage, a lot of times they'll say, that sounds like, and you know, they'll pick out the biggest thing that they can think of, and they'll say, well, for instance, that sounds like it's something to do with the engine, and it might just be the battery. And so then you say, well, it could be the battery. Well, yeah, but this sounds more serious than that. And then they'll get in there and they'll do all kinds of things on it, charge you all kinds of money, and you still sometimes have the problem or some evidence of it. And so it's the same with our body. And like I've said before, we know our bodies, we know how we feel, and I've told my doctor I'm sorry, because she got onto my case about the cholesterol, and I said, I'm sorry, I'm doing carnivore, I'm not going to stop doing carnivore. Matter of fact, I told her I'm going to start eating more fat, because I didn't tell her this, but from the videos that I've been watching, one of the suggestions about the thyroid was that you need more fat. So I've been adding more fat, and I've been feeling better, and I've noticed that because I've been doing that now, I guess about 2 or 3 weeks, almost 3 weeks, and I'm feeling better. So I'm just going to keep on doing what I'm doing. And now, I'm sorry, I got kind of sidetracked, but anyways, about finding time for others. Don't get so busy that you don't have time for others, but also, most importantly, don't get so busy that you don't have time for yourself, because I know that's always been one of my biggest problems. I'm always wanting to please everybody else and help everybody else and be there for everybody else, and that's a good thing. There's nothing wrong with that, like I said. But sometimes you just need me time. Ladies, how many of you can relate to that? We just need me time. I mean, when I had my family growing up, you know, when they were younger, I'd close myself in the bathroom just to have some me time, and say, nope, sorry, busy, can't come out, busy, me time, me time. And I wouldn't take a long time. I'd just sit there and maybe take a few deep breaths or relax or whatever. And so we do need some special time for ourselves. And I hope that this has helped encourage some of you who are like me, who like to keep busy, who are motivated, and that's a good thing. And like I said, I've said numerous times, I'm not worried about this cholesterol, because I plan on living to be 100, and I say all the time, I don't only just plan on living to be 100, but I plan on being productively active until I'm gone from this life. And that includes up in the hundreds. Whatever it might be, that's what I'm going to be, and that's how I'm going to live. And people always are trying to guess your age, and you know what? I've had white hair. It was silvery gray, but I've had white hair since I was in my 50s. So when I got the gray hair and then the white hair, people oftentimes would look at me and look at my husband and think, well, he might look a little older, but she looks older because she's got the white hair, so she must be older. And they always, a lot of times, would assume that I was older because I had white hair. No, I'm not. I'm younger than him. But the fact is that you cannot judge a book by its cover, because he told me that when his grandfather died, that his grandfather had a dark head of hair, just like he's got at 85 years old. So he's going to be, he's going to have hair color probably until he's at least 85. And me, I'm going to enjoy my white. I've had it blue, green, pink, all kinds of colors. And now it's white, and I believe I'm going to leave it that way. And like I said, since I've been doing the carnivore, you can't see it so much now, but in the back, it's coming back gray. Everything this way around my face is white, but everything from here back is turning gray, and that's okay. That's fine. I like it. So that's my thought for today. Busy, busy, busy. Don't stay so busy that you don't have time for yourself. Take time for yourself. Enjoy life, because you know what? We only go through this life once. And so if we keep too busy that we don't enjoy it, then we've kept too busy. And one thing that my husband and I like to do at least once a month is we just plan, even though we don't have a lot to do, we just plan to take a little trip. There's one place that we really love in the neighborhood, and we go there. It's about half an hour, 40 minutes away, and we'll go there and just spend the afternoon, and sometimes have lunch there, sometimes not. Sit there and have a few coffees and chat, walk, because there's a lake there that we walk around. And in the summertime, we watch the kids playing in the pool area. It's not a pool, but it's a little play area with buckets that drop water and all that. And they just have such a ball, and it's nice to sit there and listen to them laugh and watch them play, and listen to all that while you're just enjoying one another's company and the sunshine and the birds and the nice weather. And sometimes we just got to take time for ourselves. So take time for yourselves, and times for your significant other, just to be away. And like again, one more thought just dropped in my head. When my children were young and we was raising a family, we didn't have a lot of money, but we would go out in the evening, and we'd go a lot of times to McDonald's. This was back when we drank soda. And we'd go to McDonald's and get a large soda and sit in the car and share it and just visit and talk. Why? Because it was quiet. Why? Because nobody was knocking on the door wanting to, Mom, Dad, need you. None of that. It was just quiet time where we could enjoy one another and talk about things that needed to be talked about, maybe not in front of the children. All right? So take time for you, and don't be so busy that you can't enjoy life on the way, because if you don't enjoy it now, you'll never get a chance to enjoy it. And I am enjoying it, have been enjoying it all my life, and I plan on enjoying it for as long as I have to run these legs and keep this body motivated. All right, so listen, you take care. Don't forget to leave me some comments. If you like my videos, please give me a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. And hit that little notification bell so whenever I put up something new, you'll know I've done it, and you can go and view it. And plus, when I'm doing my lives, that always tells you when I'm live. Come on and join in, because I'm looking for people to participate. And so if there's any suggestions for a video, like I said, put it in the comments below. Let me know what you like and you don't like. And if you don't like something, then you're not going to hurt my feelings, because I'm only going to be me, and I can't be anybody else. You can't come and look at me and expect somebody else, because this is all you're getting is me. Okay? So you have a wonderful day, a great weekend, and we'll be back on again tomorrow for our church service, our Bible message, and then Tuesday night for our Bible study, which is a live chat. Come on out, join us, and participate in the live chat, asking questions that pertain to the Bible study. We'll talk to you later now. Bye.